She's going to do her job right. She's not going to be trying to please people who work at the county offices. So that's the kind of person I want for my county district clerk. And so I present Tarsha Hardy.
Thank you so much. So I'm going to start by saying how appreciative I am of all you guys being here tonight. It means so much to me to have you guys come back a first and a second time and shows your commitment to this campaign and my candidacy and what your belief is and what I can do to make a change for the better. I am Tarsha Hardy. Most people know me in my capacity as the vice chair of the Texas Democratic Party. And that's fine. And I'm sure a lot of people are trying to put two and two together on this. Like, why is the vice chair of the Texas Democratic Party running for Dallas County District Clerk? What is she looking for? What is she doing there? And so it's quite simple for me. Because anybody that knows me knows what I do on a day-to-day basis. And so I work for Communication Workers of America Labor Union. I work for Local 6215 right on North Washington. And so I'm very proud to say that I've been working very hard politically and in the work that I do on a day-to-day basis to continue to protect the rights of working people, working families, people that have been wronged in the workplace. Part of my job there is being a database specialist. I manage our membership database for CWA members throughout most of North Texas. And I review their grievances, I file them, process appeals on their behalf when they don't feel like they won the battle at the first level, and we take it all away for them. And that's the kind of person I am. That's where my work ethic has been. And I help facilitate the arbitration process for those people so that they can get their day, so that they can get the justice that they deserve. And their time in court, and make sure that people understand where they're coming from. And so that's what I've been about. That's what this campaign is about. And as an assistant, as a special assistant to the treasurer for CWA 6215, we have a multi-million-dollar budget there. So I'm the right hand in processing payroll, processing state and federal taxes, and helping to manage our budget and making sure that we go through our annual audits as appropriately and expeditiously as possible. So those things are at the forefront of the things that I like to do at the district clerk's office, which is make sure that I use the skill sets that I have, my competencies, my political leadership and stewardship, to make sure that we continue to do what we can to protect that office from any financial losses, and make sure that we continue to save taxpayers money so that we can move our business forward with the county as expeditiously as possible on behalf of the people, on behalf of our businesses, and on behalf of our judiciary. Mary mentioned to you that I also have a master's in public law and policy. I'm working on a doctorate in urban planning, environmental policy. I have a dual Bachelors of Arts in political science and speech communication. So I have a wealth of educational experience. Again, the strongest combination of political experience and work experience to really get this job done and see some of the changes that I think will be of very sound benefit to the people of Dallas County. I am excited about this candidacy because it's a very unique opportunity, in my opinion, to bring somebody with a fresh outside perspective into the district clerk's office. And we have several different candidates that have been working there for years with great experience. And we've had some positive changes that have taken place technologically inside the district clerk's office. But I think it's time to bring somebody in that can really shed light on an opportunity about building a stronger inroads to the community and having a better understanding of how we can serve the district clerk's office can serve the community. I am a very strong proponent of making sure that people understand the role of the district clerk and what we can do for them. Most people don't know that that's the place that houses forms for expunctions and sealing records. And so one of the things that I want to do as district clerk is expand the self-help service center for people, quite frankly, in minority populations that have gone through the system at higher disproportionate rates than other demographics, and that need the opportunity to have people on our staff show them how to fill out those forms, show them how to turn their lives around. Because at the end of the day, we all know somebody that may have been in the wrong place at the wrong time. We all know somebody that may have made a mistake in the past, but that doesn't mean that they should be able to move forward with their lives. So the work that I do with CWA on a day-to-day basis is not just another opportunity to count documents and push papers. I understand that these cases are more than documents. There are people's livelihoods, and at any given moment, that could mean the difference between somebody being able to know whether they have their job back, somebody knowing whether or not they'll be able to stay in their homes, somebody being able to figure out if and when they'll be able to feed their families. And that's a serious issue for me. So I take those things really seriously. I take all that passion and I take all that promise into what I want to do with the district clerk's office, and I'm asking for your support. And I'm asking for all you guys to jump on the bandwagon and have other people jump on board as well. You should also know that all the brains and all the experience and all the talent that I can bring to this office wouldn't mean a thing. Because at the end of the day, this is politics, right? So sometimes, regardless of how great a candidate is, those qualities and those characteristics, unfortunately, would have nothing to do with the outcome of who's the victor. And so,
shall we discuss politics?
Absolutely. So
I'm willing to discuss that with you, as long as you want to discuss that politics. Right?
Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. So
you realize in Dallas County.
So I'm glad you brought that up.
Be respectful.
So here's the other part of why this race is so important. Because at the end of the day, you're going to need a candidate that has the competency to do that job and the technical skill to get that job done inside the office. But right now, we are at such a critical time in our state and our political trajectory that, quite frankly, we need strong Democrats in our county positions that are going to work to turn out our base, to work to turn out votes for Wendy Davis at the top of the ticket and all our other good candidates. And we need good, strong, quality candidates that we can be proud of. And let me tell you, I challenge anybody, any opportunity that I've had to speak to any group, any organization, I've challenged them to do their research, study up and do their homework on this race and the candidates in this race. And once that homework is done, what you will find is that I am the only person in this race that you can be proud of. I'm not a perennial candidate, so this is my first rodeo. I'm never voted in a Republican primary. Woo! Never ever. And I've never been in trouble with the law. I've never been indicted on any types of charges. And so again, I encourage you guys to share the message, share what this campaign is about, and once people start understanding the dynamics and the different characteristics of these candidates in the race, they'll find that Tarsha Hardy will be #1. So I thank you all for coming. I thank you for your time.